everyone, I'm Clayton.
And I'm Darren.
And today's video is gone kayaking, but also we've got some new toys.
Yes, we got some new toys. You've heard all about Captain Chris's stability problems, and it turns out a new boat is actually a really good fix.
Tell us a bit about the boats and tell us what you were looking for.
The detail, I saw loads of reviews about these boats online, but I've not found anything where you can actually get a decent look at the bottom of it. And it's the square section of these boats that actually gives you the stability with a boat of these dimensions.
Easy for you to say. So what boats have we got?
Captain Chris, he's decided that the Octane is going to fix his upside down issues that he was having with the Epic. The Epic's got a very rounded bottom, so there's very little to no stability in it. Whereas what he's found now with the square bottom of this Octane, he's actually got all the stability he needs, and you'll see in this video, you'll actually see him catching a few little waves and some decent surf side on, and he survives, which is fantastic.
Well, it saves you a trip of having to sort him out and get him back in the boat again. Now, interestingly, the boat he's got isn't a sit-in, it's a sit-on.
Well, it's a Surfski, really, rather than a kayak, but it's near enough. We'll call it a kayak for the moment. But what I've been using here, the blue one, is the VALKYRIE, which is the sea kayak version of an Octane. This one's actually a loan boat from P&H, so thanks to them, because it's a very nice toy to have a good play with.
Whilst you're waiting for your custom-built one to turn up.
Exactly.
And what have you enjoyed? What's the difference? So the previous boat you had was
Previously was a Prion Marlin.
And this one's your nice new VALKYRIE, well, test boat. Differences?
It's a little bit lighter. It's much more manoeuvrable. You'll find the back end is actually not so engaged. You've got a lot of rocker at the back end, so I can turn very quickly.
But it certainly looks like Captain Chris was definitely having fun. If we had seen those, we've seen a couple of pictures of him now that you've taken with the spruce and that. Previously, we'd have seen a face like oh my goodness, I'm going to go over! But now he looks like he's enjoying it.
This is the new Chris, really, and I think you're going to see a whole lot more fun from him now. He's got the waves coming from the side. You've seen him there burying the nose in the water, and he's still in it. He's still smiling, which is fantastic.
And what are you enjoying about your test boat at the moment?
Right here, we were hoping actually for this run to be doing a bit of a downwind run, but unfortunately the wind turned a little bit further south than we had in mind, so it was more of a crosswind run. So not quite the huge surf that we pictured, but we still had a lot of laughs, and we did catch some waves a little bit further on. From Captain Chris's point of view, the huge advance is that he's still in it and he's still smiling. That's a major improvement.
And what was the cost for Captain Chris for that? Did he buy it new or did he get it second hand?
No, this was from a popular auction site.
It can be named, go on.
It might have been an eBay one. These videos, which for the discerning person, maybe they're boring, but it gives you the perfect chance to actually do your homework, find out what boat you want, and then you can set up your alerts on these popular auction sites or the Gumtree and the like, find the one that you want. But when you see it, you've got to jump fast, because if it's a good price, it won't hang around.
Now, one of the things you said about, or one of the things you've noticed about this particular boat is the need for the rudder. This
boat is actually very difficult to handle without the rudder, because because the back end is actually hardly even touching the water in certain conditions, whereas on the Prion that's actually quite manageable without the rudder, and it's quite a docile boat.
And the little test you had, where have you gone? What have you done? Where are you coming back to?
It was a quick one-way trip, like I say, expecting to be downwind, but turns out it wasn't, and that was from Ashlet Creek at the bottom end of Southampton Water and coming in here to Lymington at the quay.
And as if by magic, there is the timeline and the map itself. So how long did that take, and what was the distance?
It was just over 20 k's, and time-wise, I think we were 2 and a bit hours thereabouts.
And what did it feel like? From your point of view, your first test run in the boat, you and Captain Chris together, what were the pluses from the two boats and any negatives?
No negatives, no. I mean, really comfortable in the boats. Captain Chris, like you can see, like we've mentioned, he was super stable, super comfortable, no issues at all. And he mentioned there during the paddle that he was way more comfortable and quite happy to take on some paddles and distances and conditions that he would not have dreamt of in his little Epic.
So fair to say then, do your research when you're looking for a boat.
The reality is, once you know what you want, the features you want and the type of boat that you want, you can sometimes find those at very good prices. This Octane, for instance, they don't come up very often. This one was £600, which is not a bad price at all.
There you have it. New toys tested. Everyone's happy. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't done so already to this video. But from all of us here, it's time to say goodbye from Gone Kayaking. We wish you all the best on the water and stay safe.